Get away! Get away from me. How did you jump up there and I can't? Jesus, okay. Boss on the field. 2 bosses on the field. Let's not fuck this up this time. Where are they at? Big thing is don't get back into the corner this time. Also not what I wanted to do. Big flames. Piss off. Oh, we got 3 bosses on the field now. Oh, I'm stuck. Run. Alright, this bitch. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Heal! 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 I need to get somewhere for shields. Oh! There's nothing to kill, so... Yeah, there's no small targets. Alright, that's obviously beyond my capabilities at the moment. Alright. Deaths are expensive. We're not going to try that again. I got a new... Oh, no, that was the same shotgun I had before that still is just, I think, better than... But it only had the 2 shots. Alright. Let's refill ammo. Let's go do a main quest. I've had enough of side questing and that... Yeah, I gave it a good shot. I died multiple times. We're good. We might as well do this because it's right here. And that'll be a delivery. And then we can deliver that back and then move on. collect this, take it back. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we gotta carry it a long way. Pretty sure this is... We just need to follow the road. Oh, we're getting stuck in a collider here. There we go. Piss off, birds. Leave me alone.
I see what's in the shadows.
Almost there. Oh, is this the place whose door I couldn't figure out how to get open the other day? Yeah, I remember being over here. This had we had to go down below to find the key.
Sure, we'll find your place.
All right. I think we can sell now. Then head back out again. Submachine gun. Ooh. I might have to try that out. It's interesting because those are sticky. And also the shotgun is sticky. The problem is these take so long to detonate. I'm gonna try it out though for a little while, just so we'll have some fun with it.
We sell them in pints round here.
I don't want to sell the flat off SMG though.
That'll keep the baddies at bay. You drive hard, just... Oh. If you got any more like this, I'm sure what I'll do with it. Maybe hope your grip's as strong as your jaw, Vault Hunter.
It's always good to be the owner, Heinrich. It's always a perk. Alright, let's go do a main quest. God, and then there's a side quest right there, which will at least go pick it up. But I don't want to do it. Like, we've done way too many side quests. We've done like an hour and a half of side quests this morning. Let's go do a main quest. Did he? Oh no, he lost his body again. Oh, that's too funny. So, first time we were hunting the legs for the body, and this time the body's gone missing.
Hey, slow down for me. Where's your top half?
Oh no, he's gonna make me follow him. Alright, I guess we are doing one more side quest. Damn it.
He's in trouble now. Legs to the rescue this time, huh? Topper's usually the one who needs the help. Can't say I'm shocked. Well, lead the way.
This will be one of those things that I will never understand people who complain about too much content. I've seen quite a few comments on some of my videos. There's just too much to do. I keep getting sidetracked. I wish the game was more focused. Dude, you should never complain about too much content.
Before I become their dinner.
Help me out before I become their dinner. Oh, he's running off around the corner again. Doing something. There's a lot of man hours that go into creating content, whether it's the quest writers, the VFX team, the audio team, voice actors, the motion cap. There is no such thing as too much content. There's just you with your ADHD not knowing how to focus on a mission or task. Lock in. I didn't mean to chuck a grenade on Leggies.
So grateful to you. Oh, didn't bother telling me how dark time. I didn't want to hear it.
Stay safe, you crazy kids.
Oh, we'll get a boss to stay out of bother.
Oh, that was a quick side mission. I'm sure they'll be in trouble again. Simpletons indeed.
That's a big boy.
Who's a big boy? Who are we calling a big boy? Oh, I see. Oh my goodness. Right. That new gun is interesting. I'm not sure about the delayed reaction. It's kind of weird. Oh, it's, yeah, definitely better. Like, so that's the funniest thing, Transcend, because on the one hand, you'll have the people who complain. They'll say, I'm gonna have to make a YouTube video out of this. Hang on. Hang on. I gotta timestamp this. The other one was a short. This one could be an actual video. 40. We'll say 143. Alright. So what I was saying was, on the one hand, you have the people who complain that there's too much content. Like, I've seen probably 30, 40 comments in the last couple of days about this game having too much to do. Matter of fact, that video I made yesterday, Transcend, where you had, I think it was you who asked, like, how big is the map? And then I like, or how big is the game? And I like opened this up and I was showing off the map. That video in particular has a couple few comments on it of people saying, well, the problem is there's just that there's so much stuff on the map. There's so much content, and but the problem is like there's just the quality of the content, and it's too condensed, and there's just too much to do, and we're getting sidetracked, and it needs to be more focused, and rah, 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 rah. So on the one hand, you have people who complain there's too much to do. So we're 20 hours in, we've barely uncovered, and we're an hour and 45 minutes into the stream this morning, and all I've been doing is side quests, right? And I still have more that I could do, and there's all the bounties and everything else, right? So we're finally focusing on a main mission, and that's a choice. I chose to do side quests this morning, and that's the thing. You, the individual, have the self-control or not to focus on main missions or go off and do side quests. Because here's the thing, over here in the missions log, you get to choose how you track things. Like, what do you want to work on? Do you want to work on main quests and missions like vaults and quests, or do you want to work on challenges, or do you want to work on contracts, or do you want to go do replays and kill bosses again? Like, there's all these different things that you can do. So on the one hand, you have the people who complain that there's too much to do. There's too much content. I'm sidetracked. I'm confused. There's too much. And then on the other side, you have the people who, like that video we did on, I think it was Mafia: The Old Country, where people complained that a 12-hour game was too short to justify a $50 price tag. And then we went into the math of how that's just not true, because going to the movies is more expensive than buying a video game. So on the one hand, you have people who can't be happy because games are too short, and then on the other hand, you have people who can't be happy because games are too long. And in the middle are all the normal people who just play games to have fun. And those two extremes are the ones who make it really, really annoying when you just want to play a game and enjoy the game, because they are focusing on these weird, random complaints that have nothing to do with whether or not a game is fun. It's just like, if you just focus on the fun of the game, like, I mean, a lot of I see what Lou is saying in regards of sometimes a lot of content can be overwhelming to some. I mean, I have a hard time agreeing with that because of this right here. This does not make it difficult to focus yourself. Like, almost every single game out there comes with some form of like a mission tracker or quest journal or some way to focus your attention. So having stuff like this where there's a ton of stuff to do, like, I have probably spent and I think we were talking about this at the very beginning of the stream today, because when I logged into the game, it actually told me how much percentage I had, excuse me, towards the main quest, and how many hours I had put towards the main quest. So I had like 20 hours in the game, and it said that I had put 15 hours towards main questing and about 5 hours towards doing side quests. Now, that's not directly representative of the time that I've spent doing side quests. I think that just means that in they've tracked 15 hours of gameplay that has gone towards main mission objectives while also working on this other stuff. But I just think it's an interesting thing to me to hear people complain about too much content, while in the same breath you have people complaining about not enough content. Like, I feel like if everyone would just, play the games, you'll have fun. I promise you'll have fun, regardless if the game is big or small. I just think it was an interesting thing to touch on this morning, because I've been seeing the people complaining about the game being too big, and it's like, well, everyone complained that the game was going to be $70 or $80 or whatever the base price was going to be, and you're definitely getting your money's worth if you want to look at it from an hourly perspective, because when we did the math this morning, if I'm 15 hours in, and I think I was 26% or whatever we did the calculation, that's going to be like 50 hours of main content. We talked about this the other day, like people are getting 40 to 50 hours out of the main story and 80 plus hours out of a completionist journey. That's definitely worth the price tag if you look at it from a per hour played. But then on the other side, we also have the Mafia of the Old Country, where $50 for 12 hours still tracks if you're getting the enjoyment out of it, because it's cheaper than going to the movies. There's no such thing as too much content. Just use the mission tracker. It's that simple. So sometimes those explode really quickly and sometimes they don't, and I haven't figured out why. Right, I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing, JK, is like, I literally looked at my calendar and says, you know what? I've been pushing so hard to like do all these completions and get the games done and do all this other stuff, and it's like, if I get a key for Dying Light the Beast, great, but it's like, do I really want to just turn around and rush off to do Dying Light the Beast when I haven't finished this game? It's like, not really.
What is happening with your base area?
I would rather just take the time to get all the content that I want out of this game, rather than rushing off to the next thing. Like tonight, I'm trying to do a couple, like, because I don't have a problem doing like the afternoon streams a little bit, something different. Like last night we did some No Man's Sky, a little bit of Path of Exile 2. Rebellion just sent me a key for the Story X pack for Atomfall, so I'll be playing that tonight. But at the same time, it's like, I don't feel the need to rush on for this game. Like, if I can get 80 hours, it's kind of like Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Or, sorry, what was the one that just came out? Shadows. I got like an 85-hour playthrough out of that game. And I probably could have gotten more if I wanted to just keep going and doing all the optional side content. But at some point I was like, I'm good. I got 85 hours out of it. That's Yeah, I definitely am on the side of the developers for pretty much every single game that launches. I do not agree with the customer is always right bullshit.
Wish you could control me.
The Vault Hunter is here. Whoever kills them will be granted the honor of getting
Oh shit, I am like getting roasted with fire.
forever. I don't know what will define you, Vault Hunter, but you will fail and die. In that order.
Unplugged.
We clear? Alright, I think we're clear. JK says, I always used to say the customer is always right as soon as they agreed with me. And when they explained their choice was bad, why it was bad, but they still wanted the bad choice, I took their money. Hey man, can't fix stupid. I think that's what Ron White said. He can't fix stupid. It's very true.
Reminder! Our new weapon is designed to eat through flesh, not metal. Keep using them on hardened or mechanized targets, and I'll give you a personal demonstration of just how hungry they can get.
Just how hungry it can get. Alright. I think we go in the door. Let's see if there's any ammo cases. Iridium. I need some ammo. Oh, they gave me an ammo crate. What is this? Sniper rifle. That is also a new sniper rifle. Launches a death sphere. Oh, a new hover drive. that has a faster acceleration, but not as good as the other stuff I have. All right, cool.
Zadra, I made it into Saul's production facility.
Good. I'm monitoring your echo feed. Head into the R&D department.
Oh, yeah, I'm a big fan of this right now. However, it's very swirly. Oh my god, that's gonna take a little bit. That's got a huge. Not a lot of ammo. What are we waiting on? You know something's about to come eat us. Robert Redford passed. R.I.P. He was getting up there. Yeah, that's putting it politely, Lou. Yeah, the customer is always an idiot. Pretty much. I think it was the perfect response when who was it? Was it Blizzard? When they did, it was at BlizzCon, right? And they announced that they were doing that mobile game or whatever, and a bunch of like people in the audience were like, "Boo! It's not what we want." And it's like, and the guy on stage, or whatever, was like, "What? Do you guys not have phones?" I totally was on the side of Blizzard in that conversation, because it's like, when I'm the company, right? I want to do interesting things. I want to do new things. I want to find ways to grow my company. I want to find ways to improve everything we do. I want to make more money. I want to do all these things. So I'm going to be looking at all sorts of different ways that I can maximize my intellectual property and spread it out there as far as possible. And at the time, mobile, and still is, mobile still dominates when it comes to the amount of revenue earned for, per game. Mobile is just a massive cash cow. But all of these people were like, we don't want Diablo on a phone or whatever it was, we want another Diablo game on the PC. And it's like, I felt really bad for the developers, because you have hundreds, if not thousands, of people who went and worked on this project, and then you put it out there thinking that, your customers and people who love Diablo are gonna be like, yay, we can play Diablo in another way now. And that's where I was like, I'm more Diablo? Fuck yeah. I can play Diablo on my PC, I can play Diablo on my phone, I can play Diablo on my console. More Diablo is a win for fans of Diablo. But then you have this customer base who was like, no, we don't want that. And the guy's like, do you guys not have phones? Like, why would you not want more Diablo? Like, so I firmly was on the side of the developer because the data shows that people want the games on mobile phones, but yet you have this vocal minority who are like, no. And everybody at BlizzCon is hardcore, PC, bunch of neckbeards who grew up playing on PCs since the 90s. And they're like adverse. Exactly. In the West, phone games have a stigma. And so their data was looking at, hey, we're getting all this data from the East, which shows that people love mobile games. Let's expand and bring mobile games to the conversation. And I literally looked at that and went, the customers are idiots. Like, these people crying about the game coming to mobile are just stupid. Like, there's no reason why you shouldn't want your games on additional platforms. Like, that's just being silly. More games everywhere is a good thing. But, there's always the argument of like, yeah, but the monetization, so don't buy the microtransactions. You don't have to participate. Like, your participation is voluntary. It's not mandatory.
You wish you could control me.
I think, to be fair, the neckbeard Diablo customers aren't necessarily mobile customers, but it's also the same issue of like, it's the same issue Disney faces with Star Wars. You have the old neckbeard Star Wars fans who are out there yelling that it's not my Star Wars because they refuse. It's no different. I'm not gonna play Diablo on a phone. Okay, then just wait for Diablo 4. You don't have to play Diablo on mobile. Meanwhile, we're gonna expand our IP and bring the game to more people than ever. Cry about it harder. Oh, do you not have phones? I just thought that response was hilarious. Also, to be fair, I didn't play Diablo Immortal because I don't care about Diablo enough to want to play it all the time, everywhere. But there are people who are huge Diablo fans. But there are still people out there who are upset that Diablo came to consoles, period, because they want it to be a mouse and keyboard PC-only game. Can't believe it came to the PlayStation and Xbox. This is so stupid. Yep, just don't play it. It's pretty much that simple. Oh, there's a turret. Or not a turret. But I need to go first. You got another one?
This is for you.
Claire?
There, that terminal. Let's find out what he's been up to.
Well, let's loot up first. I invariably get probably three to five comments a day on YouTube videos about people who are pissed off that I play a game with a controller and they think that all games should be played on mouse and keyboard. There is a remnant of the audience who refuses to modernize, and they want games to only be PC. They want games to only be mouse and keyboard. Personal growth is hard. I know, right?
They're modifying bulkheads. How does a bioweapon fit into this? It applied a substance to the bulkhead's carapace. Whatever this is, Saul is already preparing to manufacture it en masse.
That sounds bad. Really bad.
It certainly is. You should destroy this assembly line immediately, before he can produce more. This is a significant escalation. If this is what Saul's up to, I need to extract all the data I can.
Oh, this door cleared. Grace says I personally prefer mouse and keyboard. I think that I think games should just give options. I think that's a good thing. The other one too is like, I understand the argument against aim assist when you're talking. Well, there's not really. Here's the thing. Like, as an example would be like Call of Duty when you're doing Warzone. There are people who complain that people who use controllers have an advantage on mouse and keyboard because it has aim assist, and I'm like, yeah, but you have no control on a controller. Like, I have zero control on a controller when it comes to the aim. Like, I have way more control, way better control on a mouse and key with a mouse when it comes to aiming. But because of my left wrists being all fucked up, I can't do the WASD stuff. So that just, I have to play with the controller if I want to put hours into games. And so for me, the controller is the best option. But aiming on a controller with no aim assist sucks big donkey balls. And I hate games that do not give an aim assist. Like, if I have to play a shooter game or any game that has me aiming, like with a bow or a gun, and it doesn't provide me with an aim assist, I immediately dislike that game because it just sucks to play on a controller. And there are some games where it's, the developers obviously designed it for mouse and keyboard and then ported it over to the controller and then didn't even bother to add controller support for controller players, because Jesus Christ, you should have some sort of aim assist on controllers if your game has any sort of like weapons that require aim. Like, this game has an aim assist. If you zoom, watch. You see that? It tracks to the center of the target. Now, it doesn't follow it, but it does snap to the center if I'm near it, just like that. Which is how Stalker 2 does it. There's a snap to, and from there you kind of have to manually track it. Whereas other games, which I think Destiny 2 does it this way, it tracks it for you. And I like the games where it tracks it for you. I'm a big fan of that. Because then I can just pull the trigger and have fun, But oh no, you're not playing with any skill. You're not actually a skilled. I don't give a fuck. I'm not here to be skilled. I'm here to have fun and blow shit up.
Just can't help yourself.
You're like a tiny shard of glass. I can't pull from my flesh.
I'm so screwed.
Bye.
Turns out I was not, in fact, screwed. That's right. If you want skill, go to a shooting range. Games are for fun. I agree. So a good example is Dune Awakening. I actually don't like the combat in Dune Awakening because there's no aim assist. And that's, to me, it's the one thing about that game that I really just dislike. Is like, as much as I love Dune Awakening and I do like the gunplay and everything, it's just there's no actual aim assist, which is a pain in the ass. Which is why I went Mentat, because the Mentat has the turret, which I could just drop the turret and not have to worry about it.
That should throw a wrench in Saul's plans. Of course, we still need to suss out what the substance actually is. I'm coming to join you. Meet me in the lobby.
Oh, I would love gun controllers, but can you imagine the chaos that would cause trying to sell those in like Walmart? Wait, not Walmart. Walmart already sells actual pew-pews. But like, can you imagine Amazon? Amazon probably wouldn't be able to sell those because of all the corresponding negative aspects of pew-pews. But I did love, like, Duck Hunt was so much fun. That was fun, and like going to the arcade and having the actual plastic pew-pews that you can pick up and like aim at the screen, like that is fun. I could get behind that. Give me a Call of Duty game where I have a plastic pew-pew and a target reticle, and I actually got to pick it up and shake it to like reload it and stuff. I could get behind that.
I've arrived.
Easily, thanks to you clearing the way. I'll need a console connected to their main network to access the data on Saul's research. Let's move quickly, before he can respond.
Oh, what time is it right now, by the way? Give me 2 seconds here. I would love to get a... I love racing games, but I suck with them when I play them on the controller. I would love to be able to try that with an actual, like, sim steering wheel. Yeah, I remember House of the Dead. excuse me, I'm gonna have to. I don't think I have it installed, and I don't remember if I put it on my. No, I don't. Okay. I'll have to go re-download it later on today. I just got my code for the Adamfall DLC, but I don't have it installed, so I have to re-download the whole game today.
So, you're from off-planet. What is it like out there? It's been a long time.
So that's what we'll be playing this afternoon.
How do I say this? Corporations run everything. Everyone else gets squeezed for every cent they have. You either die in debt or die paying it off.
Not so different from how I remember it. What's the saying? Everything old is new again?
This concludes our small talk, by the way. I'll take care of this. More resistance. Let's clear them out and keep moving.
Jet bipod, what is this? It's a little more stable, whatever this version is. Shit, there's something up on me.
Test a theory. Try to damage it. As I feared, it's some new kind of armor. Impenetrable.
Well, if Saul armored that door, what's on the other side must be important, right?
Agreed. Look for another way around.
Yeah, that's gonna be
I'll
good.
dredge up the research files on this new armor.
I'll probably just play it on Game Pass. I haven't checked if it's got a head start. If it's got a head start access, I may end up just
I did nothing to you.
buying
Nothing.
it. We'll see.
I only ever wanted to please the Timekeeper. May he rule forever. But you just won't stop.
That's obviously not what I was looking for. Oh.
I'm pulling up the research files. That lab is where the bioweapon codenamed...
Oh, I hope I didn't just change the setting. Hang on, I was trying to put my controller down and I clicked some stuff. I think we're good.
Locust is being developed.
Yeah, I think I'm looking at it.
Hang on, I got a WhatsApp message I gotta check. My brother just got these two things for he bought some decor for Hobbit Day. Check this out. I'm able to see that very well. One says potato, no admittance unless on party business, and then you got these two plaque things. The green dragon and the prancing pony. Nice. Is today Hobbit Day? Oh, paying attention. Yeah, my brother gets all sorts of knickknacks because of the kids. Like, they got these like really nifty. They got them at Walmart a while back. It's like these like sets of like paintable, and they're like little snap together things, but you can also paint them. And they've got like Hobbit figurines, and I'd have to go back and find out what the name of the thing, the name of the kit that he bought was, but the kids buy them all the time. They have more than just like Lord of the Rings. They do all these different sets. But he gets all sorts of fun knickknacks. What's up, Inky Z? Man, I'll tell you what, I have got the left side of my nose is stuffy, and I've got a headache coming on, and I'm sitting going, oh, I better not be getting sick. Hoping it's just... I had to go out and help Chris flip a bunch of duck wings last night, and hoping it's just residual, like... But everybody was sick when we went to the supermarket on like Saturday, and so I'm all like nervous right now because everybody was coughing and sneezing, and I'm like, no, did I break something home? I don't feel like I'm doing any damage to these assholes. Oh shit, that hurt. I need to find a place to hide, man. What is still damaging me? Hide! What's up, Hector? Yes, sinus headaches suck. I'm extremely paranoid about getting sick because when I get respiratory stuff, I get sick, and so I'm just like, and I'm 90% sure it's because everybody was sick at the supermarket when I went to the supermarket the other day.
Surprise. Biological byproduct of weapon demonstrates remarkable resistance to damage. It seems this impenetrable armor and Locust are related. Let's test something. Activate that sample dispenser by the Locust containment unit. Then throw it on the armored door.
That's right. More shouting. Yeah, I like Vex.
Careful.
Specifically,
If
I
Locust
like
is
Trouble.
accurately named, you should avoid direct contact.
Hang on, what am I supposed to do? Remove armor from the door. How do I remove armor from the door?
So, Locust consumes biological matter and turns it into this armor-like substance. And the only thing that can damage it is more Locust. How terrifyingly efficient.
Oh, that's Zadra. I was about to do a headshot.
There's an airship being loaded with
Locust, right now. You have to stop it. We can't let this be deployed.
Wait, if the armor is melted biomatter, does that mean...
I didn't think he was capable of this.
I give purpose to those who have none. An impenetrable, glorious purpose. The bolted masses throw the Timekeeper's mercy in his face. The Locust has no mercy. It renders them down to something more useful. And now, the first to see my weapon in use will be those most in need of purpose.
Hurry, the airship is still being loaded. There might still be time to stop it.
Great.
Go.
Oh, I sense a boss fight coming in too, and I'm tired and fading.
The only way to destroy its bioarmor is the locust gas. Toss one of the canisters at it.
Okay. Oh, it is
It's too
the...
protected. You need to remove the bioarmor.
Yeah, I heard you in the first time. I gotta find more of those,
Good job. Now take it down.
Alright, I gotta deal with these guys because I'm losing my shields. Trouble here in a second.
It's my time, trouble!
Go immune, buddy. Shields are toast. Who the fuck is shooting here? Oh, he's coming after me now. Oh, I'm out of... no. Get off of me, dude. I gotta run. That's a pretty big threat. I don't want charged guns, man. I really hate that. What's up, Babylonia? Oh, I unlocked a I never even noticed that. I unlocked a class mod slot. Didn't even notice that until just now. That's for a different class though. Is there another one? No, we're good. Don't be scared. I just want to fucking eat you. That's awesome. Oh, hello. Oh, that was interesting. It's a pretty good game so far, Babylonia. Like, there are elements of like every looter shooter I've ever played, but also just the slapstick comedy.
You gave the Outbounders home. That was a mistake. Know this. You've killed them.
Rush, Saul is coming for the Outbounders. You all need to get out of there now.
What do you mean he's coming? What is Saul? I see it. We won't have enough time to get away.
You have to. That ship is loaded with locusts.
Don't come back here, okay? Please. Just stay safe.
Rush!
I'm assuming you're ignoring Rush's plea, but you'll have to hurry. The fast travel is down.
Doesn't matter what he says. There's no way I'm gonna sit back and let Saul massacre the Outbounders.
I don't think I can. So she said fast travel's down, so there's no way for me to get back there quickly. It is cross-platform, Babylonia, and it does not matter. So over here in the missions settings, you get to choose what difficulty you want. You can have personal party on or off. You can have party privacy. So you can adjust it to friends only, invite only, public, or local, which I think local means only that platform. So if you're on Xbox, only other Xbox players. Otherwise, it's cross-platform, fully multiplayer. There's 4 different people that can play together. Yeah, full crossplay and everything. So yeah, it doesn't matter which version you get or anything.
Vault Hunter! Vault Hunter! I don't know what to do! I don't even know if there's anything I can do! We can't fight this!
Don't worry, I'm already on my way. You're gonna make it through this.
Please, hurry!
Let's go with later then. I've still got your ass to kick after all.
I'm impressed. Not with you, obviously. Grateful, though. Yes. Very. Soul has long lacked the conviction to do what's necessary. But you spurred him to action. Thank you.
I love running over bad guys. What's up, Shiny? Oh, what the?
Get out of my way!
Oh, it like sucked me in. Oh shit! No, no, no! Oh yeah, I'm toast. That was there's no way out from that one. They hit me with the I forget what those are called. The grenades that I like using all the time. I can't remember what they're called. That was kind of gnarly. Alright, resurrected me nearby. Cool. Alright guys, I gotta wrap it up. I'm starting to feel a little... getting a little chilly. So I'm hoping I'm gonna go lay down and see if I can't get feeling better. I don't know if I got creeping cred coming on or what happened, but I've had an ongoing headache all day and I'm starting to feel like chills going on, so I don't know if I'm coming down with something or if I'm just imagining things. But I'm going to go lay down and take an ibuprofen or something and see how I feel later on. If I'm feeling good, the objective is this afternoon I'm supposed to come back and I'll be playing Adam Fall's latest DLC. But in the meantime, I'm going to rest up, take some medicine, and... yeah, I think I am transcend, but I could be imagining things. But usually, I'm was it something you said? No, everybody was sick at the supermarket when we went on Saturday. I think it was. I went with Chris Friday or Saturday to the market, and everyone was sick. So I think it's just something that's going around, and I think I may have picked it up. Because usually, if it's a sinus headache, it's just a sinus headache. But I have pressure behind the eye, headache behind the eye, and this side of the throat is starting to feel a little funky, and at the same time I'm feeling a little, not full on chills, but I'm starting to feel a little like, you know how you can feel when something's coming on. I'm starting to feel that, so I'm hoping it's my imagination, but I'm gonna go lay down and see what I see. Oh, and also like last week there was no school because the teacher was sick with something. So there's something going around because there was no school for 4 days last week with my niece, with my grandniece as well. So yeah, something local. Yeah, I hope I do too. If I'm feeling okay, I'll be back later tonight. Otherwise, I'll keep you guys posted. It was the way Flag said hi. Shiny, it's all your fault. All right, I'll catch you guys later.